I'm sorry I'm late. What happened? What about you? But on my way. Next time. Okay. What's your today?
Well, good morning, and happy Tuesday morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful night's rest, and I had a beautiful, beautiful rest, and I am so excited to be here with you this morning. I want you to go ahead and share the live. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on LinkedIn, and we are on Twitter. So go ahead and let me get my internet together here. Please just bear with me. Bear with me. You know how these things are sometimes. Bear with me. Bear with me. In the meantime, while I'm getting my act together, kindly, 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 kindly just, all right, let me get our act together.
Hey friends, so today
Okay, so good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, yes, yes. We are here, and I'm super excited about the conversation for today. The conversation for today. So go ahead and invite someone, because I am certain that they will find value in today's conversation. So let me, I'm trying to get an easel. I am still holding my thing here. All right. So first, let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I am a coach educator, and I provide education for my community to help them tap into their why and their soul purpose. There are so many people who are losing out because they are not concentrating and focusing on their soul. Everyone is kind of trying to focus on shiny objects, and they are missing out. And because of that reason, this morning, I want to conduct a conversation in this episode that will help you, to understand more about your calling and your purpose. All right. So I'm not sure if my team member is there. It is saying that you are not connected. So if you're hearing me, kindly check your device to see what is going on. All right. So go ahead and please invite somebody else. Okay. It's just showing me on the in StreamYard. It is saying your device is not connected in StreamYard. All right. So, good morning, Lady J, how are you, Queen? It's good to see you. Good to see you. So, as I've mentioned before, my focus and emphasis when I go live is to provide education. To provide the education that will help you to connect to your soul purpose. Each and every one of us has a soul purpose. And although we will oftentimes find ourselves collaborating with others, we still need to stay focused on our own soul purpose. All right, it says you need to connect your mic before I can add you to the stream. So if you need to be added to the stream, you need to connect your mic. All right? So good morning, good morning. Give Journey a kiss for me. So we are on TikTok, as I mentioned. We are on Facebook. Okay, wonderful. LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So for this episode, I will be sharing with you a few of the tips and pointers, if you may, that I have noticed over my careers. A few of the blockages that successful people had to overcome. And for many people, they look on successful people and they think, oh, they have it all together. They have not encountered any setback or any obstacles. The truth is, there aren't very many people who are willing to share and to be vulnerable about their setbacks that they have encountered in order to experience the success that they now experience. So, as I go through these blockages, there is a high possibility that you might say, that used to be me. All right? And if it is not you, maybe you know someone who can say, well, that was me. Don't forget that likes are good. Likes, tap the screen, share the live. It tells other people that you are enjoying what's going on, and the algorithm will invite other people to come. So don't be tight. Use your fingers and share the live with some people as well. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, success is inevitable. And when you believe that, you will go and you will do what it takes to get to the peak of your success. Unfortunately, there are some people who never gets to the peak of their success. For many of the blockages that instead of overcoming them, they succumb to them and they were not able to move ahead. The first one I want to share with you is that many successful people throughout their life, regardless of their ages, they had a belief that whatever they were striving for was outside of their belief system. Let me expand on that. They are working towards whatever it is they are working for. And the outside is going for it. They go to the job, they do whatever they're doing. However, thank you. However, inside of themselves and inside of their mind, inside their heart, inside their spirit, they do not believe one iota of it. They think that, oh, that's not for me. Why am I striving at it? Nobody else that I know has ever been successful. I know I have this position, but why am I striving? So their mindset is blocked. Their mindset is working against themselves. The mindset is not with what they are putting their effort in. So it's like they become a robot because what they are striving for, they do not believe that it is right for them. So you see the conflict there? They are going to work 365 days a year. For some of them, they never take a break. But whatever it is that they are putting all that energy in, they don't believe it is right. And for that reason, they sabotage themselves. They sabotage themselves. They block themselves. They prevent themselves from succeeding in what it is that they need to do. One of the other things that successful people had to overcome is their shaken conflict, their shaken confidence in themselves. There are these people that have so many degrees, so many education from Institute of Higher Learning, Ivy League colleges. You go to their workplaces and their office and there are no space on the wall because the walls are all covered with certificates and diplomas. And because of those things, they have impaired vision about their ability to work in that surrounding. They begin to think, why am I in here? No, I'm not suitable for this job. They have no respect for themselves in that position. They feel that they are not worthy. Every time they get a paycheck, they feel guilty about it. They become confused. Their confidence keep going down. Their confidence gets shaken. So shaken that they can no longer operate effectively in what it is that they are doing. Now, many of those people are going through a combination of different things. And for some, it's early programming. Some of this programming has to do with cultural upbringing. Where were you born? What are you accustomed to be seeing around you? And what have you heard about women in this position or vice versa? Most times it's women that's being told you shouldn't do this, you can't do that, and all of the other things. And for that reason, they have no respect for themselves. They think that they should not be earning that amount of money. So the work that they are doing, they have lost complete respect for that. So when they come to their understanding, they seek the needed help so that they can become successful. Because all of the things that I'm talking about here, once you realize that you are being plagued by this, and when you get the help, when you get the guidance, then you will all of a sudden change your mindset. You will change your mindset and said, no, why am I doing this to myself? Many of those people, they don't think that they are smart enough for the job. Why am I in this job? I'm not smart enough. I have to manage this large team. I was born poor. I am not this, I'm not that, and the other. The amount of things that they pile on to that list to persistently doubt themselves about their talents, about their gifts, their experiences, all of those things. Have you ever met anyone who fits the description that I'm talking about? Have you ever? Many of these people has to go through extensive therapy in order to continue working on their success. And many people have been courageous enough to write books about their journeys and to share with other people. Yet there are some who have not mentioned it. But I'm doing this episode so you will realize and understand that the people that you are looking on, they too had to overcome blockages and obstacles in order to become successful. Have you ever complimented someone on their skills and their talents and they say, that's nothing? It is similar to you seeing someone has a nice outfit and you complimented them on the outfit and they say, oh, I bought it at the Goodwill. And I always tell people that is not necessary. All you need to say is thank you. Thank you is sufficient. Well, although that is a small example, that will open your minds to understanding how some successful people go through all of these blockages throughout their lives. There are many people, depending on their cultures, many of these people go into this career with embedded programming that came with them from their early childhood. Oh, you're a girl, you shouldn't do this. That is only for a man. Do you recall back in the days when engineering was only for men? Anybody can remember that? There are so many myths about what a woman should do or shouldn't do. And those of us who are considered strong-willed, we are bold enough to say no longer. We are bold enough to say, I am breaking this mold now. Somebody in TikTok says, especially with African American heritage. Yes. So, those of us who are strong-willed and enlightened, we have made the decision to take the bull by the horn and say no more. We are deprogramming ourselves. We are unlearning all of the things that we were learned, that we were taught, that programmed us and we are setting ourselves free. We deserve this. My friend Les Brown oftentimes says, I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the value that I bring to the hour. Let me tell you something. As a coach educator, strong-willed women are often discarded in society that has been programmed. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. As a coach educator, I have decided I am not for everybody. I am not for everybody. And if you have to know my fees to invest in my coaching, I'm not the right coach for you. Because you are not paying me, you're paying to get your problem solved. You're paying to get your problem solved. So how much do you value yourself? How much do you respect yourself to get rid of all the blockages? First time listening to you, but believe me or not, you are the best. Ah, thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. You got to respect yourself, or else many of the people who comes around you will hold you under those blockages, and you'll never become successful. So all of these things that I'm mentioning are everyday occurrences that people see over and over and over again. We are totally responsible for the results we get. We got to deprogram and dismantle all of the beliefs that we were brought up here. And thank you for the roses. We got to. One of the other myths and blockage many people encounter, and this one I don't know whether or not you experience it, but in my line of work, I experience it a lot. You are told that following your soul purpose or passion or calling, whatever you call it, if you focus on doing that, it is wrong, 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 wrong. Especially if you're wrapped up into religion. Religion, not spirituality. Religion. You're told, if you talk about working on your purpose, you're told that you become New Age. If you talk about meditation and manifestation, you are told you are evil. let me tell you something. I had an experience just this past week on my Instagram, where I shared my master class about forgiveness. And somebody sent me a message that they were not into things like that. And I respect it because everybody's into different things. But the part that got to me when she said she's going to pray for me. So I wrote her back and I said to her, am I understanding you correctly that forgiveness is against biblical principles? And she did not answer the question. Instead, she sent me 25. She said there are 25 verses in the Bible that refers to forgiveness. And then she gave me one more scripture that has to do with forgiveness. I said, I'll just point out that you did not answer my question. Instead, you send me scriptures about forgiveness. And I wrote there in that reply, I said, I will refuse your prayers for me because your prayers for me will be casting negative spells on me. So I am blessed and greatly favored. The universe has allowed me to pray for myself. Because guess what? We got to be careful who's praying for us. Because if you are thinking that what I'm doing is wrong, why would I want you to pray for me? Why would I want you to pray for me? And she wrote back and she said, oh, did I offend you? And I said, no, you did not offend me. Your ignorance and judgment of me is what's offensive. I said, why would I want you to pray for me when you are judging my content without even experiencing my content? And she went on, and I ended that by saying, no more energy needed here. Love and light queen. And woo, that pushed her over the edge. And she wrote back and said that I was calling her names and that the Almighty is going to deal with me. And I had said no more energy needed. I just left that as it is because no more energy is needed. And I'm sharing this to say that, yes, for years, I practiced Christianity. I had my first spiritual experience when I was 12 years old. And although I ran for 62 years from my calling and purpose, I am now walking, boldly and unapologetically into the divine assignment and order I was called for. I do not have to envy anyone for who they are? Can I please explain the difference? Can you please explain the difference between spirituality and religion? Yes. What's your first name, Queen? Yes, I will. Religion is, and this is just me, yes, send me the messages. Religion is man-made. Chimney? Did I say it? No. Chimney. Chimney? Did I pronounce it correctly? Spirituality means I understand and accepted that I was created by the universe, God. I had a conversation with somebody I've known for years, and she could not accept that I was interchanging God and universe in the same conversation. She said, why am I trying to change up things? I said, no. So spirituality, I know that within me, God resides. I don't have to become a member of a church because God is in me. I am God. I am a representation of God. And when I go out there, Kimini, whether you're gay, lesbian, black or white, whatever you are, I can relate and interact with you as a human being. Not as a Baptist, not as an Anglican, not as a born again, but as human. When I go out and I walk, I can see myself in the trees. I see the birds, I see the insect, I see the flowers. I interact with them because they and I are one. And I'm just giving you my definition. Spirituality allows me to be obedient to my sense of discernment. When I have an inclination, I'm thinking of Lady J. I've been thinking about her from last night. Let me pick up the phone and call. And I call and I say, girl, you've been on my heart for 2 days. Let's talk. What's going on with you? And she tell me what's going on. That's what my spirituality allows me to do. My spirituality allows me to recondition my mind and have a healthy mindset. My spirituality allows me not to be judgmental, but to be respectful and to be inclusive of other people's beliefs and practices, even when I might not understand it. Spirituality tells me that we are all equal. We are all children of the universe. That's what spirituality tells me. My spirituality allows me to listen with intent. My spirituality allows me to decipher when I'm talking with my clients. My spirituality, my intuitiveness allows me to decipher and weigh the pros and cons. As I often do when I'm doing my breakthrough sessions. A lot of times I'll say to the person in question, okay, we will have a preliminary conversation today. I am going to document everything we talk about. I know we will get to the truth. And I tell them the time because what? The Spirit already showed me when they're going to divulge the truth. Thank you for the teaching. I'm enjoying it. You're welcome. Understand? Why? No, I'm going to tell you the truth. I said, no, you're not ready to tell the truth because you don't know me. And before you will tell me the truth, you are going to have to trust me first. All right? So, I know that question was kind of not in part of what we're talking about, but I know that other people will get value. So let me get back on the blockages that successful people have to overcome. Yeah, I think I was on the part that I said we were taught that pursuing life purpose was wrong. You got to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm going to take a stand for me. What do you believe in? You got to take a stand. Stand up for yourself, regardless of what society says. Take a stand. Follow your heart. Follow your spirit. Somebody asked me yesterday morning, what are you talking about? And I love those questions because if they don't ask it, then they will go away with the wrong interpretation. They're going to go away with the wrong interpretation about my teachings. All right? Society shouldn't dictate us what is best for us. Exactly. But a lot of people came in this world and allow themselves to be depowered. If is depowered a word, I don't know. But however, they allow their power to be taken away from them by being manipulated, yes, especially through religion. Yes, I said it. You all can write me the letters, call me up. I said it on what? 8 platforms this morning. Debunked. Yes. Yes. I sometime in 2022, I said to a person on one of my broadcasts, I said, I am a recovering religious person. And she typed so many laugh in the comment section. Yeah, it's the truth. I'm recovered. And I don't have to go back to rehab. I am recovered. It took me a lot of work. It took me a lot of work, and I be damned. I be damned if I allow anybody's judgment to push me back. Because you know what? Those 62 years that I ran from my purpose and calling, those 62 years that I ran from it, people suffered. I held people back. People had dreams and vision that they should have birthed it. And because I was not obedient to come forth and teach them how to tap into their calling and purpose, many of them abandoned their calling. Many of them left this world without giving birth to what they were supposed to do. And the last point I have here, many of the successful people oftentimes, at some time or another, thought that in order for them to be successful, they got to quit what they're doing. They said, no, if I'm going to follow my purpose, I can't do this. Yes, you can. You just have to modify, readjust, relearn, implement. It can be done. It can be done. All right. So those were the pointers I wanted to teach about this morning. Go ahead, ask your questions over there on TikTok. Write your questions, and I will read your questions loudly enough so that the questions will also be part of the other 7 broadcasts. Thank you, Queen. Any questions? Go ahead and type your questions. I hope we can get at least 3 or 4 questions. 3 or 4 questions. Come on through. Come on through. And while I'm waiting on the questions, I want to invite you to please register. You can go to daphneclarke.com and you can register for my masterclass on forgiveness. It is taking place Friday night and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for the enlightenment. You're welcome. Thank you for your teachings. You are welcome. You are welcome. So daphneclarke.com. Let me see if I can type it in here. Please go there and get your registration. It is a 2.5-hour masterclass on forgiveness. It is held on Zoom, 8 p.m. Eastern, and you also get the copy from the masterclass. Did everybody saw the Did everybody saw the link? Because sometimes I type it, it doesn't show. Are you able to see the website? Plus, you can also go to my Linktree / Dynamic Daphne. Linktree / Dynamic Daphne. And let me type it over here. And you will be able to go um okay, it's on the screen too for my the broadcast. Okay, any questions? Awesome. My first time joining you. I enjoy awesome teaching. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I appreciate you coming here. I really appreciate you, my sister. Yes, you know, this is why I respect everybody's expertise, because it's by all of us obeying our calling and doing what we were universally designed to do. That is what makes this world a better place, because we give people the permission to be all of what they were called to do. So I honor you and thank you for being here. All right? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? So for those of you who probably haven't subscribed to my YouTube, kindly click on my Linktree .Dynamic Daphne. And hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? And check out my other platforms and please connect with me. All right? Those of you who have been missing the broadcast, you have access to them on YouTube. So I think I have something like 400 and something videos on YouTube. I got to get my YouTube organized so I can get more subscribers. All right? Any question? Any question? Miss Brenda, I was teaching about blockages that successful people had to overcome. Yeah, nobody has it easy. We got to do the work. Any questions? I don't want to be squeezing you all for the question, but let me juice you all. You're a great teacher. Thank you, Miss Brenda. I so appreciate you. How you doing? I have not seen you for a long time. You doing good? Working? Oh, that's not new. That's what you do all the time. Is your boyfriend still around or he went home? He's still there? He's not going anywhere because he wants you to still have a job. He know you're a great caretaker. How do I find my real purpose? Well, guess what? you can consult with me and we can go over that. There's a process, there's a conversation. You can sign up, click on my profile and book an appointment. What time zone are you in? What's her name again? No, I'm talking about your client. You know, you're the one that only talk to you. I know you have a husband, but your client, he doesn't talk to the other people. He only talks to you. He's the one I call your boyfriend. Chiming, did I say the name correctly? What time zone are you in? I'm in Eastern time zone. Hey, Courtney, how are you? I'm in Eastern time zone. So you can book an appointment and we can talk on Zoom and go over your purpose and sort it out. All right? Any other questions? I was able to pass him over. Family members came to help. Oh, so you don't work with him anymore? Oh, I bet he misses you. Any questions, family? Any questions? We've been talking about blockages that successful people had to overcome. No, ma'am, he was on hospice. I have 3 other clients now. I go in at 6 p.m. tonight. Wow. I know he misses you, Miss Brenda. It's a blessing anyhow. Blessing. The good work you do give you the energy and it bless you with 3 others. I'm sure I will talk to him again. Yes. All right. Thank you for the lives. Any question? Any other question, guys? Again, I invite you all to go to daphneclarke.com and please invest in yourself by signing up, register. Thank you for making my day. Have a nice day. Yeah, you didn't tell me what time zone you live in. I asked you. You can invest in yourself. Come to the masterclass because you are going to be getting a lot out of it. You are going to be getting a lot. Okay, so we are in the same time zone. So the master class is the 15th and 16th, the 22nd and 23rd, and the 29th and 30th. So make sure you signed up for the time slot that suits you. You can go to the website or you can go to bit.ly/3 uppercase YS lowercase w uppercase X and B lowercase s to get your registration. All right? Are there any other questions? I want to thank each and every one of you who came and spent time with me this morning. It was my intention to pass on to you valuable education so that you will be able to honor your soul purpose. Now, do not allow any person, it doesn't matter whether it's a parent, a sibling, a spouse, a significant other. Do not allow any other human being. Have you had your water? Yes, I do my water therapy first thing in the morning. Because no, Miss Brenda, thank you for the roses. Now I start broadcasting at 9 a.m. So I do my water therapy first thing in the morning. All right? But thank you for reminding me. Are you doing yours? Have you been doing your water therapy? For those of you who do not know what water therapy is, it's a ritual that has been part of my life for many years, where I supercharge my water at least 16 ounces, speak my intentions in the water, and then I ingest it. And I have taught, awesome, love you. Yes, you have taught me well. You're welcome, Miss Brenda. Welcome, welcome. All right, so you may want to, if you have not yet adopted that, you may want to adopt that into your daily ritual. Again, I'm Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I'm a coach educator, and I work with my community and supporters to teach them how to honor and tap into their soul purpose. I will see you on the next broadcast. So long, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Love you guys.